Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be filming kind of like a day in the life type video today, but I wanted to sit down and give you a little update first before I show you the rest of my day, so that you'll kind of like understand what's going on. So last week today I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So it was so a week before last, I failed my 1 hour test, and I was like, plenty of people fail the 1 hour test, like I'll take the 3 hour test and it'll be fine. So then last week I went in for the 3 hour test, and the very first thing they do is they prick your finger to check your blood sugar after you've been fasting for 8 hours. And so that number came back at 108. And so at that point I was pretty positive that I had gestational diabetes, and I would have been shocked if they had called me that afternoon and told me that I didn't have it. Like I would have been shocked. So I failed my 3 hour test and I have gestational diabetes. So today, this afternoon, I'm going to see the specialist, and they are going to, teach me how to prick my finger to check my blood sugars. They're gonna, kind of teach me more, or teach me about like the diet that I need to be on. And yeah, just really just teach me more about it, I guess. The past week I've just kind of been like guessing as to what I should and shouldn't be eating. I have no idea what kind of foods make me spike or not. I'm in some like gestational diabetes like groups on Facebook, and some of the women, it seems like all over the board as far as kind of like what makes women spike and what doesn't. And I think the only way to know is to really start testing. So this past week has really been like a huge guessing game for me, and I've felt a lot of anxiety like every time it's time for me to eat, because I just don't know. So I'm really glad, like I'm excited to go in today and start to like figure this out and get a grip on it and learn more. I'll be 28 weeks tomorrow, so officially in the 3rd trimester, and so I only really have to do this for 12 weeks, give or take, depending on when he decides to come. It would be really cool if he came at like happy, healthy 38 weeks. So maybe I only have to do this for like 10 weeks, but yeah, I knew at the 3 hour test when they pricked my finger, I knew that I was, like I said, I was really confident that I had it then. But up until then, like, and it's still shocking, because for me, I've always kind of associated diabetes with like weight and activity. And I feel like I've gained less weight this pregnancy and been more active, and just like I feel like I've been healthier in general this pregnancy than with Reed. And so it's just like kind of ironic to me that this is the pregnancy that this is happening with. Like it's just so ironic to me. And I think that any time that anything less than perfect happens in your pregnancy, it's always kind of scary and nerve-wracking. But baby and I are healthy. He's still wiggling around like crazy, so that's good, and that's reassuring for me. And it sounds like, from what I've read and what I've heard from other women, that the gestational diabetes, it sounds like it can get worse for the mothers more so than the babies. And in that group, I haven't seen anyone, say that, so far I haven't seen anyone who's like responded to me or who's posted on their own say that their babies had elevated sugars when they were born. It seems like the vast majority, their babies were born with normal sugars, and so that's been reassuring for me. But it's still kind of, it's still scary, but there's much worse things that could be happening. There's much more serious, this is a serious complication, but right now baby and I are both really healthy, and so you know, that's what matters. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys that quick update, and I'll take you guys along with me to my appointment today, and then kind of let you know how it went and what happened and things like that. And I'll be taking you guys along on this journey with me, and yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'll talk to you guys again after my doctor's appointment. Hey guys, it's actually the next day that I'm gonna try and vlog today. Yesterday just didn't really go how I had planned. I had a hair appointment. Obviously my hair is much blonder than when I talked to you guys yesterday, but it just seemed like I was like rushed to get everywhere that I needed to get yesterday, and it seemed like I just couldn't get anything done. And like when I'm in a rush, I'm just not gonna pick up the camera. It makes, you know, I'm trying to do things fast. So anyways, I'm gonna kind of vlog today instead, and I have Reed with me today, so I think it'll be more interesting anyways. I had some errands I was gonna try and run today, but it's actually like pouring rain, so I'd probably not. But I had my appointment yesterday, and I've been, I got my, what's it even called? I'm not even, meter, I guess, I don't know. So I've been checking my sugars since yesterday afternoon, and everything's been fine. My fasting number this morning was a little bit high, but I think I said this earlier when I talked to you guys, I think that's going to be the one that I struggle with the most. But the nurse actually told me that I should be adding a bedtime snack, which I just don't really do. Like, unless I'm like starving in the evening, I don't really eat after dinner. I just eat dinner and then go to bed, and I go to bed pretty early, so I don't really get hungry, but I am going to try to incorporate that. And then I've also heard that walking in the evenings is supposed to help with that fasting number, because when you exercise you burn glucose. So we're definitely going to start to incorporate like after dinner walks into our routines. However, the weather the past couple days has not been cooperating, and I don't think it's going to cooperate today. So once the weather is like back to normal, then, you know, we'll incorporate that. And I did go to the grocery store just now, so I'm going to show you guys. I didn't get a whole lot because I'm doing my like actual grocery shopping tomorrow morning. So I just picked up a couple of things that I could have, like some snacks and things like that. So I'll show you guys what I got real quick. So I learned in my appointment yesterday that it's mostly about carbs, because when carbs break down in your body, they turn into sugar. So I'm trying to watch my carbs more than anything. Sugar too, but mostly carbs. So anyways, I found these crackers at Walmart. I do all my grocery shopping at Walmart, just because of where we live. And these are, it said pecan nut thins, and I really love pecans, so I thought that they would probably taste really good. And then the serving size is 19 crackers, which I felt like was a lot, and the carbs was 23 grams. And so for my snacks, I'm supposed to be having anywhere between 15 and 30 grams. So I figured like these crackers being 23 grams with some cheese would be a really good option. And I don't really even see myself eating 19. That seems like a lot to me. So I thought that would be a good option. And when you're eating carbs, it's good to pair it with a protein. And then, you know, the cheese has protein in it. And then I got Justin's peanut butter, because that can be a good way to add some protein. And I know that the peanut butter that we have is just like Jif, and I think it's got a lot of added, you know, sugars and things like that. So I was comparing the Justin's peanut butter to the almond butter, because I feel like I just hear people talking about almond butter all the time. And there was actually like quite a big difference in the carbs between the peanut butter, focus, and the almond butter. So this has 5 total grams of carbs for 2 tablespoons. And which I also felt like 2 tablespoons was a higher serving size than I was seeing on some of the other labels. And the almond butter I think had 10 grams of carbs, which isn't bad. But I think the serving size was only 1 tablespoon, which I mean, still, it's not like too bad, but I thought I could get more peanut butter for less carbs out of just regular peanut butter. So I went with that. And a lot of natural like peanut butters are super oily. I don't think, like I picked up one and the label was pretty comparable to this one, but it was a much smaller jar. And it was like really oily at the top. Like if you like moved it around, you could see like all the oil like at the top moving around, and I'm not into that. I don't like that at all. Reed doesn't like it, and he loves peanut butter, so I was just like, no. And then I got these. It says lemon almond, which I like lemon a lot, but I just wasn't sure, and I also wasn't sure of the size of these. But I feel like these will be like a good snack. I'm supposed to be having a mid-morning snack, an afternoon snack, and a bedtime snack. So I thought this would be a good option. And man, the label looked pretty good to me. The serving size is obviously 1 bar. I know you guys can't see this. I'm having a hard time getting it to focus, obviously. And then the total carbs is 9 grams, which is pretty good. But like I said, I just wasn't sure of the size, and I wasn't sure about lemon and almond together. I like them both separately, but I just didn't know. So I also picked up these, which is peanut butter and dark chocolate, which I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, but I can handle it when it's with peanut butter usually. So we'll see. And so this is, again, serving size is 1 bar, and it has 15 grams of carbs, which still keeps me in my 15 to 30 range. So I don't know, I'm gonna try both of these and kind of see which I like better. This box looks better. I mean, looks bigger. And there were a couple other options too, so if I don't like either of these, then I'll just try some of the other options that I found. And then I also got like fruit, like I'll do apples with peanut butter. I got some strawberries, which I'll put into like plain Greek yogurt. And then I think that's all I got. But yeah, I found all of this at Walmart. Oh, I'll show you. So I got these as like, you know, if I'm craving sweets, which I definitely do when I'm pregnant, not so much when I'm not pregnant. So serving size is 1 bar, and they have 10 total carbs. So if I'm like have a sweet tooth and I want that to be my evening snack, that keeps me within range. And then these I've had before and I love them. And so serving size is obviously 1 bar, and then total carbs is 17 grams. So that's also well within my range. And let me see, I didn't see the sugars on these. So the sugars for these is 2 grams, which isn't bad. And like I said, it's not about sugar, but I obviously don't want to be eating something that's super high in sugar. And then the sugar on these is 13 grams. So that's definitely higher. But it has 9 grams of added sugar, so I don't know. I mean, I think these are probably a better option, but I'll see how they taste, because these aren't, like, the Yasso bars aren't, you know, a horrible option. And then I also got these Power Flapjacks. I thought they were waffles at first, but I think they're actually pancakes. And the serving size on these is 3 pancakes, which I felt like was a lot. And then the total carbs, is 30 grams. So if I'm supposed to be having 15 to 30 grams at breakfast. So if I just eat 3 of those pancakes, that puts me within range. And I feel like with them having like extra protein added to them, it'll probably keep me fuller longer. I have a hard time with breakfast. I just seem to like eat breakfast and then 30 minutes later I'm starving again. And so I thought that having that protein would be a good option to try and keep myself full. So yeah, I'm excited to try those things out. I found all of it at Walmart, which I feel like sometimes Walmart doesn't always have the healthiest options. It has healthy options, but just not as much as like some grocers do. So I was really excited to find some of those things there. And yeah, I'm about to wash our fruit, so I'll show you guys how I do that and what I use. And then yeah, I'll just take you guys along for our afternoon.
I won't get close to your heartache if you won't open your door. I'm feeling kinda lost when your mind is hiding whatever that is choking your chest. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. You won't get closer to me if you won't open your door. If that's what you want, then baby try to believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. Let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me.
But I also wanted to show you these berry crate colander things. I swear my towel isn't actually this dirty, it's stained. Jake uses these a lot when he's like smoking meats and stuff, and so they just get like stained, and I don't really take the time to bleach them. Anyways, I got these from Crate and Barrel for like, I don't know, a couple dollars a piece. And so I just like set our fruit in them and put them in the fridge, and I just feel like they're so like aesthetically pleasing, and when I see them in the fridge they just make me happy. So I thought I would share that with you guys. So yeah. Okay, so I forgot that I was cooking a crock pot meal tonight. So it only is supposed to cook on low for like 2 to 3 hours, and it's about 2 o'clock right now. So 3 hours would put it ready at about 5, which is a little early for me to eat, but I would rather eat a little bit of an earlier dinner than try and put all this stuff in the crock pot when Rita's awake. So since he's napping, I'm just gonna do it now, and if we eat a little bit early tonight, then we eat a little bit early and I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm doing slow cooker pork chops that are like Whole30 friendly, and as far as I can tell, it looks like it's going to be pretty low carb. And then sorry, I have some leftover sweet potatoes and broccoli from last night, and so I'll just heat those up to eat with the pork chops. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm making.
I know that I should keep it cool, babe, not lose my swag and play the fool, babe. Just play the game and hold on, maybe. But I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Those who wanna play by the rules end up last with nothing to obtain. So let's level up to remain. 'Cause I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? 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 I'm riding the wave tonight. Gonna try it while the world's bright. Got room for one if that's alright. That's alright. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go?
Hey guys, I'm back. This day also didn't completely go the way that I thought. I don't think I'm used to vlogging yet. So vlogging is harder than I expected. But I mean, honestly, the main reason I wanted to make this video was just to let you guys know like the update on having gestational diabetes and let you know kind of how my appointment went. So at my appointment yesterday, the nurse really just went over like, you know, carb counting, kind of with like how many carbs I need to have in each meal. And for the most part, like I was eating pretty much the way that I should be. It's not going to be like a huge change for me. My snacks are going to be different, but you know, I wasn't like a huge like chip eater or anything like that. So I mean, it's not going to be like a huge change, like I said. However, when I like wanted to indulge, like if I wanted some ice cream, I would have some, or I don't know, you know, just whatever. Like if I wanted something, I would eat it, or if I was like really wanting Chick-fil-A, I'd just go get Chick-fil-A. And so that's going to be different now. But it's really not going to be that long, and I've been testing my numbers. I just did my fourth finger prick of the day just now, and my only number that was spiked was the very first one this morning, my fasting number, which I think I've already said this, but I think that that's going to be the hardest to control because you're not eating for 8 to 10 hours, just depending on how much sleep, when I eat dinner, when I eat breakfast. And so it's not so much even like the foods that you eat as it is just the hormone thing and your placenta reacting, and those are things that I can't really control. I'll do my best, but yeah, so I mean the main reason I, like I said, wanted to make this video is just to let you guys in on that and kind of let you know what was going on, and let you know that I'll take you along on this journey. And you know, if anyone else either had or has gestational diabetes, I would love it if you would leave me a comment and just let me know your experience, kind of maybe let me know what you're going through, because you're not alone and I'm right there with you. And you know, I dealt with all the feelings of guilt and you know, things like that, and I'm still dealing with it. I'm still trying to figure it out, and yeah, you guys aren't alone. I'm right there with you, and yeah, I'd love to hear from you too. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out here. I got a couple of clips of replaying with some chalk this afternoon. We didn't really get, I had wanted to like take him to the park or take him to do something, but our weather was just not cooperating. It didn't end up raining, but it looked like it was going to, and so I didn't want to take him to the park and then have it start pouring on us. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some better weather days coming up and I can vlog those days. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys have gestational diabetes or anything like that, or you have had it in the past, I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.